If you get a lot of inquiries, but you find that there's a lot of people that either end up asking you questions and ghosting you, or they tell you that they're going to have a think about it or speak to their husband or speak to their wife and come back to you, but they never end up doing it, chances are you probably think that you're attracting the wrong people or your leads are unqualified. Now, that might not actually be the case. In reality, the leads that you're attracting are qualified, but they're just not ready to buy yet, which is the actual problem that you're facing. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 3 main buyer mindset types that you probably face on a day-to-day basis. And I'm going to show you how you can create content that speaks to all 3 types of people. Because chances are at the moment, you create one type of content that speaks to one type of person. And if that is the case, you're missing out on a lot of money. By the way, if you're new here, my name's Harry. I run a 6-figure growth partner agency here in the UK. We work with skin, body and laser clinics that offer high ticket treatments. So the examples that I use in this video are going to be using examples of clients for those particular businesses, but they will be relatable to any type of business. If you find this video useful, do me a favor, drop a like, drop a comment, share it with a friend, and if you do find it helpful and you want to see more content like this, either follow me on Instagram or hit the subscribe button. Also, if you do own a clinic and you want to find out how we can help you implement anything that we go through in this video, there'll be a link below. You can book a strategy call with me. It's completely free. We'll go through what you're currently doing, what your goals are, where you're trying to get to, and then we'll work out if it is something that we can help you with. If not, we'll just give you some advice and hopefully you'll take something from the call. Okay, so let's just jump straight into it. As I said, I want to go over the 3 main buyer mindsets that you probably deal with on a day-to-day basis. So there are many more buyer mindsets. These are the 3 main ones that you probably deal with, and there's probably one that you specifically target your content towards. As I go through this video, it will probably become more clear to you. If you do have any questions about anything that I go through, feel free to drop a comment. I'll always try and get back to everyone as quickly as possible. So first of all, what are the 3 main mindsets of a typical buyer that probably is inquiring about treatments with your clinic? So we've got problem aware, solution aware, and clinic aware. So what these basically are, so for example, problem aware would be someone who knows that they have a problem, but they don't know about a solution yet, apart from the obvious solution. So they might know that they have stubborn fat, they know that they can go to the gym, they know they can diet, but they don't know about body sculpting, for example. You've then got solution aware. These are people who know that there's a solution, but they just haven't decided on one yet. They probably know that there's many different solutions. They just haven't decided on which one is the best for them. You've then got clinic aware or most aware, and these are people who know they have a problem, they know there's a solution, they know what solution they probably would go for, and they also know about you and they know how you offer the solution that they're looking for, but they just don't know, or they're not fully convinced that it's the best solution for them or that you're the best place for them to go to. So what I've basically done is I've gone through and I've actually created 3 different personas. So these are 3 different people who typically would be coming to you either through DMs or calling or coming to your reception, however it would work. And I'm going to basically break down what they would look like if they were problem aware, solution aware, or clinic aware. So I've just come up with names because it kind of matches what the problem, solution, clinic aware, etc. are. So first we'll start with what I'm going to call Curious Claire. So who is Curious Claire, first of all? Claire knows that she has a problem. So like I said before, she knows she's got stubborn fat, or she knows she has wrinkles, or she knows that hair growth is an issue. She doesn't like shaving and waxing every day, but she isn't sure what to do about it, and she doesn't know that there are solutions, or that there are other solutions apart from the obvious solutions that she maybe already tries or has tried in the past. What type of things is she thinking? So she's probably thinking that she doesn't feel confident about the problem she's got, but is there actually a fix for it? She doesn't know if there's actually another solution to the problem that she's got. She's probably heard of treatments before, but she doesn't really know how they work. She doesn't know if they're actually legit. She doesn't know if it's actually going to work for her. And then also, I don't want to waste my money on something that doesn't want to work for me. So again, something that she says or thinks is probably along the lines of doesn't know there's a solution, or she doesn't know if the solutions are actually legit, they're actually going to help her. So what does she need to see? So she needs educational content to raise awareness around the problem and the solution that you offer, well, the solution that you offer to the problem that she's got. For example, blog posts, social media videos. I stress this so much. It's so important that you build a personal brand, especially if you want to scale your business. Like, I'm putting my face on camera now, so you know that what I'm showing you is probably somewhat going to make sense or somewhat legit, something that we actively do with our clients. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense for me to be putting myself out there and showing you it. So it's the same with your clients. Like, if you can get your face on camera to speak about treatments, speak about what's going on in your clinic, that's the number one thing that's probably going to help you build a relationship with people that have never been to you before. So either though the videos on social media, and then also what we would call like infographics or explainer graphics. The problem awareness ads that she would need to see are things like, did you know that there was another way to fix stubborn fat, or another way to get rid of stubborn fat other than going to the gym and dieting? Or did you know that there was another way of reducing hair growth rather than just shaving or waxing? These are the sort of things that you need to put in front of them, because that's what's going to catch their attention. This wouldn't work for someone who's solution aware, because they do know that. So they would be like, yeah, I know that. What am I going to watch this for? But again, you need to have content that speaks to different people. Otherwise, you're losing out on clients. The other things that you could show someone like Claire are customer stories. So here's how this client got rid of 10 inches of fat in a certain amount of time using LipoFirm Pro. Like, this is the sort of thing that you need to be putting out in front of these people to get their attention. And then how do you actually engage with them and get someone like that to move forward? So you need to build trust and you need to educate. And the way that you do that is you provide value before you try selling. So again, if they have never heard about your solution or your treatment before, there's no way that just putting an ad in front of them going 50% off of LipoFirm body sculpting is going to work, because they don't even know what LipoFirm body sculpting is. They know that they have stubborn fat they want to get rid of, but they don't know the solution. This is why you need to speak to different types of people. And the way that you could do that is you could give them a free lead magnet. So you could tell them, like, download our guide on best ways to make this treatment work for you. And then what you could also do is use a soft call to action, which would be, again, not trying to sell to them straight away, just getting them into your funnel. Follow us for expert skincare tips, because if their problem is around skincare and that's how you've caught their attention, if you give them a call to action to follow us for skincare tips and you're actually posting content that's going to move them through the funnel, which I'm going to go through in a second, it's going to be way easier for you to convert them later down the line with offers and things like that, because they've been following you, they've made a decision on the treatment that they need, they know that you're the right person for them, and then it's about an offer, which again I will get to in a second. So the next one that I'm going to go through will be a solution aware example, and I've called this one Emma the Explorer. So who is Emma? Emma knows that there's a solution to her problem. She is still exploring her options. She's probably researching different types of treatments that can help with the problem she's got. She's probably comparing different clinics or different practitioners, and she is probably trying to decide which one is best for her. So what is someone like Emma thinking? She's thinking, is LipoFirm actually safe and effective, or is laser hair removal actually safe and effective? What's the difference between this machine and this machine? And this works really well. Like, we've got clients that offer laser hair removal treatments and they're using machines such as the Soprano titanium. That straight away means that they're going to be charging more money. But that's really good for someone like Emma, because you can then put an ad in front of her explaining why it's best to have the treatment with a machine that is more expensive or more renowned or is trusted by celebrities, for example, because it's just building social proof and it's explaining why they should come to you rather than someone who's doing it 50% cheaper. How much does it cost and is it worth it? Again, you can put things out there to suggest prices and to explain why it would be worth paying more. And then someone saying, I've seen different clinics offering this, who should I trust? Again, put things in front of them that will build trust as to why they should come to you. Have you got experience? What client results have you got, etc.? So what does she need to see? I've put this in every single one. So what does she need to see? She needs trust building content to guide her decision. So this is things like comparisons. Like I said, why is treatment A or why is machine A or technique A better than B for your problem? Before and after pictures. To be honest, I don't even recommend pictures anymore. People are so numb to them. They've seen before and after pictures everywhere. What you really want to be focusing on is like before and after videos, if you can. Something that takes someone through a journey. Use a testimonial, for example. So that leads us on to frequently asked questions and testimonials. If people ask questions, create content about it, because some people that watch your content won't just be outgoing enough to DM you and ask questions. If you can put questions out there with the answers for those people, you're answering a question that they've got, they would have never asked in the past, and that might help convert them into a client. So yeah, address common objections and concerns, and then behind the scenes content, show professionalism, results, show off experience, show them what your unique selling points are. And then social proof, case studies, client stories, positive reviews and stuff like that. So how would you get someone like Emma to move forward? What you basically need to be doing is reduce the risk and increase the trust. So that means that you need to be making it easier for her to commit to a treatment. She knows she has a problem. She knows what the solution is. She now knows who you are. It's now about making it easier for her to commit to the treatment without having to, for example, commit to a long-term treatment. So you can do things like offer free consultations or a low-risk trial. Something we do a lot with clients is what we call a taster session. And I'd only recommend this if you're actually confident that once someone tries your treatment once, they're going to want to buy more. But if they are, then it's a really good thing you can do because it's low commitment. They don't need to commit to a course before coming to you. But you know that if they come to you for one session, chances are they're probably going to book more, they're probably going to book a package. The other thing that you could do is use limited time offers and scarcity to create urgency. So if it's an offer that's only on for the next 3 days, or if there's only 3 more spaces, people will take action much faster. And then the other thing, which is really underrated, is to run retargeting ads for people who have visited your website or engaged with specific content on your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it might be. So you'd run an ad that's basically asking, are you still thinking about body contouring? Are you still thinking about laser hair removal? Here's what you need to know. And then you just basically touch on the points I've gone over. You explain why you're the best place to go to. You give them the offer and you give them the easy way to commit to the treatment. So that's Emma. And then the last one that I am going to go through will be Rachel. I've called this one Ready to Book Rachel, kind of in the name, but this is going to be the clinic aware person. So Rachel knows about your clinic. She knows about what you offer. She knows the treatments you offer. She knows she's got a problem. She knows the solutions. She's seen your content. She's maybe even messaged you, or she's gone on your website, looked through your social media. She wants to book, but she hasn't taken action yet. So she might be hesitating due to final doubts, timing, or maybe she just needs reassurance or something to just get her over that line. So what is she probably thinking? She probably thinks this treatment looks good, but is this the right place for me? She probably thinks, what's the experience like? Will it be worth it? Should I book now or should I wait? Or is there a better deal coming soon? This is another thing. A lot of people will want to book a treatment with you, but they might just be waiting for you to next post an offer. So this is where you can really get these people over the line. Because like I said before, if you post an offer, very rarely are you going to attract someone who doesn't know what your treatment is. This is more for the people that are ready to book. They know what the treatment is and they probably know who you are. So what does she need to see? She needs trust and urgency based content to push her over the line. She needs behind the scenes videos, again, showing your clinic, team experience, client experience, limited availability incentives. So again, touching on scarcity, only 2 spaces left or only 2 days left to claim this deal. She needs strong reassurance messaging. So we've helped 500 plus clients just like you. She needs direct testimonials and social proof. Show her other people's results, people that are like her, people that relate to her. If you can touch more emotionally with your audience, it makes it so much easier to convert clients. Something that I didn't add in here that works really well that we are actually doing with a few clients is offering guarantees. Like if you're so confident in your treatment and in your abilities that you can offer some sort of guarantee, it's a no-brainer for anyone who's thinking about booking in. If someone's thinking about having body sculpting treatment done, they've been looking at your treatments, they're looking at other places, they don't know where to go, and then all of a sudden you post an ad or you post some content to say that you will give a guarantee that within 6 weeks they're going to lose 10 inches, for example. And it doesn't have to be that, but that's just an example off the top of my head. It's so much easier to get people to convert because it just shows that you're confident in what you do. So a lot of people are scared to do this because they think, oh, what's going to happen is the person that comes is probably going to think, oh, I'm not going to lose 10 inches and I'm just going to get my money back. That's not really how it works, because you'd have things in place that would stop people from just being able to claim the money back if they did actually receive the treatments and the results, for example. But it doesn't work in that way. It works the other way. If people are thinking about having a treatment, not quite sure if it's going to work for them, and then you give a guarantee, they then know that your guarantee means that you're confident that you're going to do what you say you're going to do, which means that they're way easier to convert. Flip it around, we offer a guarantee internally with our service that we have one where we will double any investment that the clinic makes into their ads, and then we have another one where they just purely pay us on performance, which means if we're not making money for our clients, then we're not making money ourselves. And this doesn't attract the wrong people for us, because it attracts people that want results but just want to make sure that we're actually confident in what we do. And if we do feel like it's attracting the wrong people, then we can easily just turn them away or politely push them to somewhere else. So yeah, now how do you move someone like Rachel forward? This is like the most simple thing, and this is probably what most of your clients right now fall into. They probably know about the problem they've got, they know the solution, they probably know who you are, they probably know you're the best place to go to. But you just need to make bookings effortless and create urgency. So instant booking link, tap here to book your spot now. You can add this to your story, you can add it to ads, wherever. Use scarcity. We've only got X amount of spots left this month. We've only got a few days left to claim this voucher or claim this offer. A follow-up message. This is really underrated. At the start of this video, I said that if you've got people that come to you, ask questions and end up ghosting you, you probably think they're unqualified. Sometimes it's just a case of they need to have that prompt. Like they might have just forgot about it. People get busy. Follow up with people. The worst case scenario, they're going to ignore you. They weren't going to book in anyway. Best case scenario, you remind them, they actually end up booking in, your clinic grows. So yeah, you can send follow-up messages, and then also give different options. So not everyone wants to book the same way. Some people prefer a call, some people prefer consultations, some people prefer to text, to DM, to book themselves in. If you make it as easy as possible for someone to book in, there's no reason that someone would look and go, oh, I don't want to do that because I don't want to call them or whatever. If you've got all different options, that you're covering every basis. Hopefully now, after I've gone over all of this stuff, this makes a lot more sense and you've got some ideas in terms of who you're normally dealing with, who you need to try and create more content for, or you need to try and speak to a little bit more. What we do have in place is a free strategy session. So if you own a skin, body, laser clinic, for example, and you offer high ticket treatments, and this stuff makes sense to you, but you're just not sure how to implement it, and you want to run ads and you want to try and make sure that you're implementing the right structures, then there'll be a link below the video. You'll basically just go onto my calendar. You can book yourself in for a free strategy call. As I think I said at the start of the video, we'll go over where you're at right now, what your goals are, what you need to do to get there. And then if we do feel like we can help you get there, what we'll do is we'll make you an offer. You don't have to go ahead with it. Worst case scenario, you're going to learn a load of new things about what we do for other clinics like yours. Go and implement it for yourself. So yeah, hopefully you got some value from this. If you've got any questions, like I said before, comment below. I'm always happy to answer the questions. In fact, if you're looking at this and you're going, actually, Harry, I only ever really speak to one type of person, comment below, because I'd like to see what everyone feels like they speak to more and what they feel like they should try and speak to more, because that will help me create better content in terms of showing you how you can speak to those people more. So yeah, other than that, again, if you found this helpful, you want to get more tips like this and you want to see more content, follow me on Instagram, drop me a like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube, and hopefully I'll speak to you soon.